Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Earl Franchise, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Nick Senzel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Senzel. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Into the box now, John Jenkins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
John Jenkins.
Now here's the pitch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run here in the early going, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate, number 14.
Number 14.
Here's a high pop-up. Votto is there. One down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fred Dick.
Stepping in for the Jays, Fred Dick. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First offering on its way.
1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 11.
At the plate, number 11. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep in the contest last night.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Franchise has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. That's in there. 3-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fifth.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey. Count is 3-1.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Casale. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, TJ Champ. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Bauer. Playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. John Cowboy will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in, John Cowboy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Champ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now in the box, Sean Big Dog took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ready with the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
2 balls.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high 2 and 2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Schebler is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 45.
So coming to the plate, number 45 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1 and 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
In now, John Jenkins, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. Second home run early in the year, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We played 2.5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Reds 2. Stepping into the box, number 14, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 14.
First offering on its way.
Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dick.
Standing in now, Fred Dick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Right back at the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
At the plate now, number 11. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count 2-2.
He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Bounce towards the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, TJ Champ.
Striding into the box, TJ Champ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Two and one, here it is. Hit to short. Galvis has it. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher,
So
8.
frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Casale recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Reds 2. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Scott Shebler.
At the plate, Scott Shebler. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Shebler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Shebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Scott Schebler. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone or that total might continue to rise.
In now, Kurt Casale.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
No, inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 11 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Reds 3. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Sean Big Dog. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. To the plate now, number 59. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Now to the plate, number 45, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Fielded by Votto. One there. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The batter.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, John Jenkins. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's good.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
The count 1-1. Nope.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Designated hitter, Nick Senzel.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Senzel.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now batting, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in once again, number 14, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The first baseman, number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Fred Dick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got to hurry, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The batter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Three balls and two strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, TJ Champ. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Could take there to lay off the high fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball three.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lucas Sims is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. John Cowboy will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvis is there. Step on the bag for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping in, Sean Big Dog, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0.
No strike.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Number 59 stands in as he looks at a called strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Misses. Ball 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Schebler's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 8-3. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. In his career, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Big Dog backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in, Aristides Aquino. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So striding forward now, number 45. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 45.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 7, John Jenkins.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jenkins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, number 14. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. New inning set to get underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Schebler is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Hey.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Reds 5. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Digging in, Fred Dick. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Not shortstop, Fred Dick.
First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box, number 11, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The count now at 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Into the box now, TJ Champ. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And he lays off for ball 1. Garrett, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Michael Lorenzen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate, John Cowboy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Sean Big Dog.
Sean Big Dog will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Smokey, his dudeness, has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
His dudeness, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Ball
And
2.
this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Freddie Galvis waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number
Coming to the plate now,
Shortstop,
Freddie Galvis.
Freddie
He's hitless in 3
Galvis.
at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope,
Unable
that's
to
the ball.
find the zone with the slider.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Raisel Iglesias will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Cincinnati, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Ready for another chance. Number 59, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 59.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, number 45. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, John Jenkins. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, number 14. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. From the stretch.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 4.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate now, Fred Dick, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, number 11. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Outside and low, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ripped down the first base line. Foul. The 3-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Reds 5. So stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Kurt Casale. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Earl Franchise earns his first win of the season. Trevor Bauer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Smokey, his dudeness, works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs, 7 hits.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-5. It was their 7th straight victory. The Tampa Bay Rays finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they blew out Baltimore 10-1. The Tribe earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-0. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-5. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-1. The Rangers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. The Washington Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-3. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0. The win was their 6th in a row. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-0. The San Francisco Giants broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got a road win against Arizona 6-1. The Dodgers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. They now have 6 straight victories. Freddie Freeman plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as Atlanta got past the Padres 7-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.